I'm going to put on a little bit of an accent. And I'm going to tell you how we got this baby. I found him when he was just a wee sapling, slaughtered by the hedge trimmers. And I thought to myself, why hedge trimmers, why? And I picked him up and I wrapped him in a little cozy blanket. And I took him home. And it popped into my mind, if a suckling can grow up itself, then so can he. And I planted him in the ground with some soil nourishment, and here he is today. He used to be the size of a wee ant's ass, and now the size of an elephant's buttocks.
While you're doing a handstand.
South America,
yeah.
they call a handstand planting bananas, because in South America they cut the bananas and they turn them upside down, they plant them upside down, and then they grow out of the bottom. So they call handstands planting bananas.
So
Another handstand. Let's go with my story.
It's not a handstand.
woo!
Nikki, she's not here today.
Must be kind of nice.
She is awesome.
Beautiful, thanks
She
so much.
runs the market.
And she pays for dinner.
Fun.
So, I don't know the date. I think it was 24 years ago. This land was donated by Sam Pasamechi, who lives at that first property just over there, to the community, because there was an awesome community living here who basically used to have functions at his house all the time, and they used to have dances in his shed. And he said, I can't do this anymore. I'm going to give you a piece of land so you can have a hall and do it there, and we can all meet there. So that's what happened. And the actual community built the hall and the tennis courts, and we have all the photos of that happening. And then they gave the land to the council, so the council would look after it, and the building. So it was in the care of the council to be looked after for the community. And then
a couple of years ago, some local families got super inspired and invigorated to get more things happening at the hall, and the council had a bit of a program going with community halls around the area to really support that happening. So Sarah Risby in particular, who has a lot of experience working in council and was a local, still is a local but is overseas at the moment, she is a great enabler of bringing community together and then getting them to carry out the things that need to be done. So she put in a lot of grants, and so do you know how many grants there's been over the last 2 years?
I do. There's been a lot.
Yeah.
So the one that did this, yeah, community sustainability, and that did us. It was amazing because we got a full solar system, we got solar hot water, we got all this beautiful landscaping. What else?
The shade sale?
Well, that was a shade sale that was donated. The shade sale is still to come.
Right.
That's a donated one. So we will have another shade sale with that. What else did it provide? It provided a lot of stuff.
Oh, lighting. A change
Yes,
of
all the lighting. That's
inside.
right. So all the lighting was really power sucking. We've gone from a quarterly power bill of over $1,000. Our last power bill was $350.
Wow.
So that's like massive.
Yeah.
So that was really with that one grant. And then we had a grant for the internals to be done. We built the stage, created the stage and did a bit more beautifying. That was a small grant. And then there's the big grant.
Yeah. Was there also a grant to upgrade the kitchen as well, or is that
No, that was just all community.
That's all community funding. So the kitchen itself is being upgraded to be commercially approved, so that locals can come and make produce or value add to their products, because this is a farming environment, farming community. So that's, and also be able to run events from here, which used to happen, but now legislation, the whole...
Yeah, now it's legal. And I will correct myself, a bit of that sustainability grant went to the kitchen because we got the new cooker and the range hood, which were the two big things that we needed to make it comply.
Yep.
But all the painting and everything was donated, and then it was just community time to actually make it happen.
We've got that fridge too that's like amazingly energy efficient.
That's true. Yeah. So.
Yeah, so a lot of the new electrical products has helped bring that energy rating down.
I think the lighting in particular with the solar power has just made the fridge and all of it.
But in terms of creating community through space, it's like the community has really come together and looked at how to make the space more functional and bringing things to the community that everyone's been asking for. So Sophie offers awesome circus classes. So there's always something happening in the afternoons. There's
yoga. We have yoga. We have the markets now. I mean, there's just so many things. But we got another grant to ask the community what they wanted, which you spearheaded as well.
Yeah.
To ask the community.
So we did community consultation. Around what would they like to see on this venue to make it more functional and inclusive of the community, to get them together more often. And the big thing that came up was a playground. There's lots more families moving to this area, lots more children than there were before. The bus comes past and drops the children off here in the afternoon as well. With all of the events, the children are running, like this tennis court is full.
And they climb at the minute, the tennis, the basketball hoops, that's what they climb, and we're like,
we need a climbing
frame.
There was points where you can see actually the white box around there that was put up for safety because they were
just like
running on the roof
at
events, right? So not only did they say they wanted a playground, but we also went deeper into getting the children and the families to design the playground. And then a group of people, including ourselves, Organic Motion, and other local people, put together a concept plan that was submitted to the Mareeba Shire Council to build the playground. So everybody wanted a nature-inspired playground, something where it was more embedded in the natural surroundings.
And it's not the plastic put together. No one wanted the red, blue.
Metal plastic stuff. The closest playground is in Speerwa. We can drive out to Mareeba or we can go into Kuranda, but for the amount of children and the amount of functions that happen here, for the children to have somewhere safe to be, so it was in consideration of different age groups. A lot of thought and planning went into it. So that's in the pipeline at the moment. There's obviously always a whole lot of red tape that comes with grants that are approved.
So we sent the skate ramp and the tennis.
And all of that has come together through the community and the people living here, and there's just a lot of enablers and activators in the community, and most of them are families and kids, and that's a lot of offering time and putting together the grants. But there's lots of things in between as well. Like there's been just monthly, like there's social nights now.
Social
that have
session,
come back.
which is a fundraiser for the hall. So the other thing I should mention about the hall is when the new committee took it on, they really tried to change everything so it's all eco-friendly. So not only the solar, but all our toilet paper or the hand wash or the liquid soap that we use, the actual, the septic tank, all of that stuff is now environmentally sound.
Even the taps, hey? They push taps now because it used to come in and the tap would just be running.
Cyclone shelter, but last best place of refuge, that's what it's classed as. So they changed all the shutters and everything, and they screwed the roof in and changed the gabling, and they added extra rainwater tanks and put a water system in so that the bore water could be filtered to use if we ran out of water. So that was all
natural hazard like cyclone, this is the place that people can come.
So maybe we can move into the shade if we're people up to things. So this is the newest addition kind of to the hall.
We've got some big shade trees in, and just a buffer.
It's going to be Poinciana.
We're just going to walk around the garden a bit. I guess basically what you guys are going to do.
those things where they're
She doesn't fly. If you do it with us.
It's about 500 people, isn't it? And just the koah, although a lot of people now from Kuranda and Marimba and the bigger community use the database.
Yeah.
Lovely.
It's a large area.
Yeah. So this is just a continuation also of the new planting.
And there were plans for an edible garden as well, bushcracker garden.
Yes, I think that once these are established, there's no harm in maybe putting a few pumpkin seeds around. Gorilla garden.
There are some edibles. There's a bushcrackaroo over there.
So we'll keep going.
And what we had originally planned to put in here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And then with the positioning and all that.
Yeah, there was a lot of thought.
Yeah,
A lot of talk.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a matter of working in with the space and how it's used as well. Like with the markets, this becomes a car park.
Yep.
So, we could plant a whole lot more out if we wanted to, but then we're limiting accessibility and things like that. And even with, because we're based in edibles, we really wanted to put in a food forest and plant out all these fruit trees and things. But the reality is that they need to be cared for. And I know for a fact that these guys, these wonderful caretakers, put in so much effort already, and they go away as well. So there needs to be a really active group of people behind that to keep it going, not just us because we like them and we can do it.
Because they're also doing a million things.
Yeah, we do. And we no longer live in Koah, we're in Kuranda, and although we come out and visit quite often, it's not past my zone every day where I'm driving. So it may happen in the future if there's people that jump on board and want that.
Definitely. It's definitely there. It was just, this is the best of what we can do, the first step.
Yeah. No, they should be hardy and look after themselves.
And the water. The other thing is the water efficiency, because the water's being pulled by the bore. Those tanks capture rainwater.
Yeah.
So the idea was to make it water efficient.
That's right.
Caretakers, and since they planted it, I think that very little has happened to it, and I think that it's on our plans as the committee to weed this, and it's kind of our next thing that we'd like to look after, and mulch it and give it some love. But it's really full, and the other thing is I don't want to touch it because I don't know what's good and what's not good, but I know that having lived here 2 years of all different seasons, these amazing flowers pop up and then go away, and then this thing appears, and you're like, I don't want to be digging in that because I don't know what I'm doing.
What's it called?
Very natural.
Yeah, it looks very nice.
The dragon fruit might get in the way if it gets bigger and gets spiky. Maybe more aloe vera, so there's more medicinals around.
Yeah, there is lots and lots of it, but we could bring it to the...
Finding a ground cover that likes the climate and doesn't need a lot of water.
Yeah, well, this one here,
Yeah, this one that's thriving.
Verano,
Yeah.
it's one of the stylosis family, and it's a ground cover, but it's mainly animal food, cattle food, horse food. It's a nitrogen fixer. So it's putting nitrogen in the soil for you.
What's it called, Lisa?
Yeah, that's why I think it grow up. Its brother is a shrubby stylosis, grows about this high, same family. Trifoliate leaves, three-piece leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from America, South America.
So Peter, with your experience, is there any other suggestions of ground covers that are possible?
Wind's cassia.
Yeah, well, this is just as good as wind cassia,
Yeah, it's only a weed until you know its value and its use, right? Like this is actually a very practical, functional plant.
Yeah. And what are its uses?
Protecting the soil, ground cover.
Fixing nitrogen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just rip it up and throw it back on the ground. Yeah.
It's down through, yeah.
It's hardy, you know. You could put in pinto peanut and all other ground covers, but you have to be adding a whole lot more water.
Yeah, and this one does. This literally does not get
Looking after
watered.
it.
Sure,
Obviously.
It only gets watered when it rains.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in the very, very hot when we can see everything, then we'll put a sprinkler to it.
Why would you change it if it's working perfectly?
Yeah, it's actually a really beautiful garden. I love it.
Maybe just sprinkle more of these seeds around.
Maybe
where
add
you see
some
the
extra
seeds.
things in.
Yeah.
Which ones?
Or any seeds that you see, yeah. I mean, any more succulents. Succulents would go great.
So this is the next one.
Yeah.
But, you know, again. So yeah, this is for the aerials that I teach. Trapeze, silk, and now Lila, the circus. We're going to go this way.
And this is also, from what I've observed since utilising the hall, is this area has really become an extra functional living working space, which wasn't before. It may have been in past times when I wasn't here, but
When we came here, it was dirt.
yeah. So it gets watered because people sit on it to watch events and festivals. There's circus, or we have bubbles and dancing, and there's all sorts of things happening out here now. So it's a lot more. That's a lot more thanks to Jacob. He does a lot of the watering.
And mowing, watering, mowing.
Thanks, Jacob.
First, we just put in on our first.
So we all just donated fruit trees and just put little guilds around them of hardy tropical greens. There's Brazilian spinach and opanoa. There's probably a few other things that'll pop up when the wets come. And then these were just recycled pavers.
They were everywhere around the property.
Oh, that's right.
There was stacks of them, and they were really dangerous. The kids would be climbing on them, and we moved them all and made gardens.
Edges.
Little garden edges.
Lovely. So, this is the one that didn't survive out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that we planted.
Can we put one of those trees that Sarah brought in there?
We were gonna, this was the avocado which did not survive, so we were gonna,
Ah.
Sarah brought a new avocado.
Do you reckon we could do that today?
Yeah,
That would be super awesome. Lance?
Another thing we've got organised too on Tuesday.
More than avocado.
Steam weeding. The council are going to come.
Oh yeah, sorry about this. Thanks.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, pretty much this is a chemical-free space. Like there's no pesticides used, Roundup-free zone. So yeah, steam weeding's the next thing.
Excellent.
And whenever so this is where I live. So whenever I have a phone call that I know is going to be long, I put my earphones in them out here doing sensitive weeds.
Yay.
I've got it down to about here, so all where the kids run is all free, but in this bit it's pretty prolific. So this garden, like this bit of the garden, the love part, was also built up by the community in this bit. The rest of it I've built. It's my first time I've ever tried to do a garden, so new thing since I've been back this time that I tried. So I've had lots of help from Tonielle and Silla and all the local people who give me cuttings and go do put
Did you get the hay bale idea from the urban garden?
I got it on the internet.
Yeah, right. Oh, I've got it up at the urban garden up at Kuranda. Yeah.